Hello, everyone. Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is Women Only Wednesday, where we devote at least one video to the female competitors in the IFBB. As you can see by this poster, things of that nature, the Toronto Super Show, or the Toronto Pro, is coming up this Sunday, June 5th, 2022. Of course, 2022. Wow. Where does the time go? Anyway, today, sit back, relax, pop your popcorn, brew your coffee, things of that nature, because we will be taking a look at the competitors' lists of six, count them, six different women's divisions. So if you're not into the female bodybuilding, consider a Wednesday a day off for Mark's Max Muscle. But if you are into it, the Wednesday is just for you guys, girls, anybody in between. And we will begin, of course, with women's open class bodybuilding. Run through this list. Beginning, of course, competitor number one, Michelle Brandt. We have seen her very recent at the New York Pro. She took eighth. She took eighth at the New York Pro. So look for her to definitely get into a better position, because there's only four ladies here. So of course she's going to do better than eighth. Gisela Nunes Chan. She last time we seen her 2019 at the St. Louis Pro, I believe. She placed 12th, if I'm not mistaken, but that was at the Physique division. As you can see here, she's maybe a little bit lean for this division, of course. That's because she's Physique here. So look for her. It'll be exciting to see how much more muscle she has put on. Competitor number three, Michelle Yin. Fantastic physique on her. She took third at New York. So look for her to best Michelle more than likely. She's a nice looking young woman. Actually, Cech Bodybuilding was made to remark that he gets excited when he sees her. You're a married man, Cech. Come on, Bodybuilding News Network. Check him out. He does a lot of these female divisions. It's a lot of work, and we know there's not a lot of views in it, but hey, these women deserve the exposure, just like the men. Lisa Kudre, she took third at the Indy Pro, which is a definite good place. I mean, that's a good position. So this is going to be an awesome show, and the Women's Open is my favorite class. I like physique, but Women's Open, I think, is my favorite class. Hey, these women could take over. They could rule the world, much like in the Amazon back in the day. And you know what'll happen to like little guys like me that praise them, that are praising them now? They'll make me their little king, and it'll be snoo till the sun goes down. Let's go over to the figure division, beginning with competitor number one. This is Melissa Cech, I believe, or it could be Chetz. I'm not sure. I apologize. She turned pro in 2019, if I am not mistaken. Little bit difficult to get all the information, but I hope I am right on that. So this could be, her pro debut. She turned pro in 2019. Yelena Larina, that I believe that is her name. She's got a fantastic physique, but all of these girls do. The figure division, a lot of people think that, this is perfect. And a lot of people think that the men's classic physique is enough for the men. So, it's all depending on what you like. She took fifth at the New York Pro just recently, the New York 2022. Anyway, Hanwell Park, she's got a good physique. I mean, I sound like a broken record. They all got good physiques. They're in figure competitions. She took second at the Monster Zim Pro 2022. So look for her to be hot off the presses. Larissa Penaloza. She took eighth. New York, eighth. So I mean, if you're gonna do the math and they placed their previous placing, tongue tied today, their previous placing, then it's gonna be simple mathematics. But don't count on that. Valerie Retali, she took 11th at this same event, the Toronto Pro last year. A couple of girls here in the Toronto Pro once we get into the other divisions. Danielle Rose, I believe 2021 was the last time we seen her. She placed 6th at the Atlantic Coast Pro, I believe. Anyway, Mandy Erner. Is it Erner? She's a very earnest young woman. She took 5th at the Titans Grand Prix, and I believe that is the last time we've seen this young woman, and that is it for the figure. I will let you know at the very end of the video who I think will win all of the divisions. Of course, my prediction videos haven't been up to par lately. Here is the women's physique. There's a lot of competitors. I'll have to zip through these. This is Sarah Bow. Last time we seen her, 2021, just last year, Canadian Nationals. Competitor number 2. This is Alinora. This is a difficult one. Dobrininia. All right. That's probably the last time I will try that. She took 3rd at the Toronto Pro back in 2019, so it's been a couple of years. Hopefully she has improved. Jasmine Floors. She took 12th at the Rising Phoenix, as you can see here, and she, hey, the Rising Phoenix, that's like the Olympia for these women. So high hopes for a good position. This is competitor number 4, Aletha Legal Gabrielle. Now, we haven't seen her for a while. 2015, if I'm not mistaken. She took 3rd, the North American Championships. Now, the NPC News Online, not the best sometimes for these women's divisions, unfortunately. Mariana Von Jerky. Hey, I apologize. Your guess is as good as mine. Can't wait to see so much bodybuilding. Maybe butcher some of these names as well, and I apologize. 2022 or 21 actually, the last time we seen her. I think she earned her pro card just last year, so this could be her debut if I'm not mistaken. Here is Hye Yin, and we definitely just seen her. She placed 2nd in New York. We just seen her compete. She lost, of course, to Natalia Coelho. She is my favorite of this division, for sure. Favorite female competitor. Anyway, competitor number 7, Amelia Martick. She took 2nd at the Vancouver Showdown, I think it was called, 2022, just this year. So, hey, she could sneak in there, definitely. Sana Nuponin. She placed 14th, unfortunately, the Big Man Weekend. It's because she was competing at a show named after men, so probably threw her off. High hopes for her to get into a better position. I'm sure, I can guarantee you she's going to place higher than 14th. There's only 11 women here. Anyway, Mindy O'Brien, I believe. I think it's a typo. I don't think it's Meanie. I think it's Mindy O'Brien. And if I hope this is her. I hope this is her. This is her in 2017. And this could be very well the wrong young lady, and I apologize because she was a bikini athlete, but 2017, surely she could put on enough muscle to compete in this division, but I'm not so sure about this young woman. Little bit embarrassed. Renee, and this is a good one to pronounce, Reef Schlieger. I've said that name before. She placed 6th in New York, so, she means business in this division. It was a tight lineup in New York. Last but not least, Nadia Vandal. I believe she got her pro card last year at the Toronto Pro Qualifier. They always have their pro card qualifiers before, of course, the Olympia qualifiers with the amateurs. So I believe this will be her 1-year anniversary, depending on when they did the Toronto Pro last year. Let's go over to the wellness division. Like I said, we are covering a lot of these divisions. If you're into the women's divisions, this video is par for the course for you. Emily Azarello. She got her pro card last year, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, for a lot of these women, it will be their pro debuts. Daniela Diana. 2021 San Marino Pro, I believe, was the last time we seen her. Like I said, little bit difficult to get all the information on these girls. Normaria, her Normarie, fun, a lot of these are fun to pronounce. Fonseca. She earned her pro card at the Junior Nationals just last year. Another girl making her pro debut, if I'm not mistaken. Celeste Morales. She took 10th in Pittsburgh. So let us definitely have high hopes for her to get into a better position than 10th. She'll get at least 5th. Another joke there. Angela White. I wonder if she was related to Betty White. She was awesome. And so was Angela. She took 7th at the Pacific USA. But that was back in 2019. And that was the Bikini division. And as you may know, the Bikini division, a lot less muscle than they have in the wellness division as far as the legs, glutes, things of that nature. But hey, it's been a couple of years, so sure she's improved. Getting ready for this division. Go to the fitness. Not the most familiar with this division, but I figured, hey, it's Women Only Wednesday. I'll run through the list. So for your information, Abby Bolton, she is your competitor number 1. She placed 2nd just last year at the Toronto Pro. Danielle DeCosta, she placed 3rd at this same event last year, so I'm sure she will be looking to best Abby this year. Georgia, I love that name. Georgia. Ferroni, she placed 2nd at the Big Man Pro, and I'm pretty sure that was a tight lineup there, so I'm sure she's highly ranked, poised to win this one. Karina. Harkle Road, she got 4th at the Toronto Pro just last year, so we got 2nd, 3rd, and 4th from a repeat from last year. All these girls will be familiar with each other. Stephanie Jones, she is the final competitor on this list. She took 5th just this year at the Boston Pro, so she'll be, hot off the presses, ready to go. Whew, this is a long one. Thank you for sticking it out with me. I'll try to do some timestamps, I think it's called. I'll link you the time in the comment section, so you want to go right to the bikini. You can look at the bikini athletes, and I'm sure it'll be a division a lot of you people will have been waiting for. One of the most popular of the divisions. Competitor number 1, we have Lillian Lopez Alonso. She earned her pro card at the Amateur Olympia, just last year, so she has 1 year to have improved for this event. High hopes. Competitor number 2, Julianne Andrade. Been a while since we've seen this young woman. 2016, if I am not mistaken, to be precise, at this exact event, she took 11th. Cassandra de la Rosa. She is competitor number 3. She just earned her pro card last year, so here we go. Time to enter that pack, and so on and so forth. Sarah Devore. It's been a couple of years since we've seen her. She placed 16th, if I'm not mistaken, at the New York Pro 2019. So, hey, she has definitely improved, and I'm sure her placing will improve. In fact, I know it will. It's only 14 competitors. She placed 16th, so she's going to do better than that. Marie-Eve Duchesne. She earned her pro card just last year. Anyway, I definitely butchered that last name. I'm sorry. Ely Ellie Fernandez. She competed at the Olympia, actually. She's an Olympian. She competed at last year's Olympia, placing 16th. So, hey, she obviously earned her ticket to the Olympia last year. I'm sure she'll be gunning for a win at this event, too. But she'll have to go through this young woman. Maybe the most famous of all the bikini division competitors, aside from, of course, maybe the Olympia champion, Ashley Kotwasser. And I've been saying her last name incorrectly. Kotwasser. It's Kotwasser, I believe. Anyway, take your pick. She's winning shows all over the place. The Legends Pro, I believe, was her most previous win. Anyway, she could probably win this one. Yeah, we have Hye Yin, or maybe Hye Yin Kim. Now, this young woman, very impressive. She placed first at the 2022 Asian Grand Prix, so very recent and very hot off the presses. Yanni Lee, she took third at the Thailand Pro, so she'll be gunning for a high position at this event, I'm sure. Make a name for herself. Adair Libret, I remember Akeem Albrecht, but that's nowhere near that. Anyway, she took fifth at the Golden State Pro just this year, so she'll be ready to go. Bola C, remember Bolo Young? He was awesome too. Anyway, another bit of foolishness. She took fourth at last year's Asian Grand Prix. Karen Wall, she took fourth at the Toronto Pro just last year. Huh. A lot of these repeat competitors from last year, you notice that? Must be handy. They must be living in Canada. Canadians. Anyway, Jody Yunker, she took second at the NPC National or NPC Juniors last year, and I believe second was a pro card qualifier. You get a pro card, so could be her debut as well. Now, last but not least, we have Laura Ziv. She took fifth last year at this exact same event. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. And I will just quickly run through the 6 competitors that I believe will win their respective divisions. Let's begin this, how we began the entire video, with the open class, the women's open. I believe Lisa Kudre will take the big win. And congratulations. Well, not yet. My prediction video, at least my last one, was just terrible. Sometimes I like to go crazy with my predictions, keeping them pretty tame with this one. Hey, she could definitely have some definite stiff competition here. I believe that either Michelle Yin or Lisa will win. But hey, Lisa's my pick. Figure division, we have Yelena Lorina. I believe she will take the win. What a fantastic physique. What a great division as well. In the physique, maybe my favorite, second favorite. Still love the open class. The physique division, hey, they're all my favorite. Yi Haley, and I think she will take the win. I think she's ranked to take the win. She's poised to take the win. And I mean, she only lost to Natalia Coelho, because Natalia's the best. And of course, anybody's going to lose to her. In the wellness division, we have Celeste Morales. This one is wide open. Could go either which way. And it's kind of a coin toss, but I'm going with Celeste. In the fitness division, like I know what I'm talking about with fitness, but I'm trying. I am trying. There's only so much time in the day, but I have to devote it to this, Georgia. I love that name, Georgia. I think she will walk away with the 2022 Toronto Pro Fitness title. Last but most certainly not least, we have Ashley Kotwasser. She's fantastic. What can I say? What can anybody say? Anybody? Anyway, she will take her win. She will be on her way to the Olympia. I don't know how many times she's been there, but she will most certainly be there this year. I think she took third at the Arnold Classic, so that may reflect her placing at the Olympia this year, and maybe even get a higher place. Maybe even win the Olympia. That would be awesome. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, mostly ladies today because it's Women Only Wednesday, I really hope you enjoyed this. And I hope you check out the Toronto Pro this weekend. Look for all of the other men's divisions as well. I will be definitely doing a prediction video. Look for an entire prediction video, at least on the men's open. Maybe like a top 6 or whatever, things of that nature. Hit thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Support that Women Only Wednesday. Have a great day.